Thank you so much, Paul. Good morning, everybody. I'm very happy to be here representing TTC Riders, the grassroots organization that represents the interests of some 1.8 million transit riders across our city. Since we started out about 7 years ago, TTC Riders has been fighting for lower fares and better service for all. And in this critical struggle, we have been supported by our friends and allies in the ATU, so thank you very much. The ATU and TTC Riders, we share a vision for a TTC that's more affordable and more accessible for all, and that is fully public, and that deserves to be called the better way. And it's the kind of public transit system that we can all be proud to call our own, and one that one day, just maybe, will actually deserve an award for being the best public transit system in North America, which right now, to anybody who regularly rides the system, just seems like a cruel joke. In fact, the TTC is the least publicly subsidized public transit system in North America, with over 70% of its operating budget coming from the fare box, which is just a shame. And it's those of us who rely on public transit the most. It's students, it's seniors, it's working class people who are being asked to pay the cost of chronic government underfunding. So people are being packed on transit vehicles like sardines. They are being harassed by transit cops. They are running late to school, to appointment, to work. And all the while they are being asked to pay higher fares for shoddier service, and that's a shame. So now it's election time, it's deja vu time, and again we are hearing from politicians promises about how they are going to make the lives of transit riders better. But do you know if your politician is actually going to make sure that the TTC will get enough funding so that we can have lower fares and better service? Do you know if they're going to commit to building more transit and to making sure that it remains publicly built, maintained, and operated? Well, at TTC Riders, we're a non-partisan organization, and we have put together the Vote Transit Report Card, which I strongly urge you to check out on our website, ttcriders.ca, on our social media. Read it, share it, discuss it with your family, with your friends, with your neighbors, and above all, on June 7th, make sure that your vote will keep transit public. We know that privatizing any part of the TTC system would be a major step back in our struggle for better transit for all. Private companies have no incentive to keep fares low or to provide service if it's not profitable for them, even if there's a desperate need for service. Privatization doesn't work. It doesn't work in the short term, it doesn't work in the long term. And right now it's a major threat, not just to transit, but to the entire public sector. But if we unite, if we come together, we can stop it, because transit workers and riders united will never be defeated. Say it all. Transit workers and riders united, defeated. Transit workers and riders will never be defeated. Transit workers and riders be defeated. Okay.
Transit riders will never be defeated. Transit riders will never be defeated.
Before I go, just one thing I wanted to say is that I'm very happy to be speaking to you today, not just as a member and organizer with TTC Riders, but also as a proud member of my own union, one of the feistiest, most committed, most inspiring academic union locals of them all, QP 3903. Make some noise. As some of you might know, my union has been on strike for the past 2 months, and we are repeatedly asserting our right to democratically bargain with our employer. However, instead of supporting us in this process, as we speak, the Ontario government is preparing to legislate us back to work, and that's a UP 3903 and TTC Riders stand in solidarity with our allies and our siblings in ATU as we stand up for public services, as we stand up to any government and any employer that puts profits before the rights of the people. Education is a right. Public transit is a right. We will not give up the fight. Thank you.